Hey, what's up guys, my name is Cherno and welcome to the April 2015 update video. So I've decided that I'm going to basically do an update video once every month just to keep everyone in the loop as to what's happening because this channel is generally all over the place. So first up, in case you have been living under a rock, we've basically been working on the Sparky engine for the past few weeks, okay? So the goal of the Sparky engine, for those of you who don't know, is basically just to make a engine in C++, a game engine that we can use in Ludum Dare. And that's kind of the primary purpose, okay? So that I don't have to write everything from scratch in Ludum Dare, I can kind of just build upon this existing engine. Now, that being said, Ludum Dare is coming up extremely quickly, let's just say that, right? So we've only got about, like 15 days basically while I'm recording this, right? We've got 15 days left until Ludum Dare, which is above 2 weeks, but it is not much time, so I'm going to kind of accelerate the development of the Sparky engine. Now, that being said, luckily it is Easter weekend right now, which means that I've basically just got a few days off work, which means I can stream more. But the question that I'm going to ask you people, because the series is kind of supposed to involve you, is are you okay with more or less kind of live videos? Because what I've been doing lately is I honestly am a bit sketchy about the idea of basically producing videos completely live because usually there's a lot of debugging. Usually I don't know what I'm doing, right? That's usually how this goes down because I need to plan everything, I need to test it, maybe it won't work, you know, all of that stuff. Now, the other part of me is like, maybe it would be cool to have a series, at least one series on my channel in which stuff is basically all over the place, because that gives you an opportunity to see everything that goes into the development of something like this, not just the polished kind of, I don't know, produced video, right? So if you're okay with the videos being basically 3 to 4 times longer, but it's more of, like, I guess it shows more of the process, then that's great. Post a comment below and hopefully I'll be able to do it that way. One important thing I did want to mention was the fact that the code is on GitHub, right? If I do make this series like this, or if I kind of stop doing my outside planning and start doing everything live, and all of this experimentation and testing and debugging and all that stuff live, since the videos are going to be so long, they're going to be harder to follow along and copy the code down. But the code is on GitHub, so I'm thinking maybe that's not an issue. Maybe it's a series that you just want to watch, you know, while you're lying in bed and not really follow along with, but just watch to learn and I guess just to have fun. It should be quite entertaining. So that's kind of my situation with the Sparky engine series. So hopefully you guys will post your opinions in the comments below and we'll get some kind of discussion going. Now, speaking of discussions, I've launched an IRC server, okay? So Internet Relay Chat, I think, is what IRC. I probably should have definitely prepared for this and actually Googled what IRC stood for because I forgot, but let's quickly do that now, lol. Yes, Internet Relay Chat. Okay, so I did know that, but I was just making sure. Anyway, IRC is basically like an instant messaging kind of thing, but it involves all of you, okay? Anyone can join, you just have to type in a nickname and you're in. So if you go to irc.thecherno.com, you'll be able to, there's like a little web client. You can just punch in a nickname and join. Now, currently, you can also, by the way, you can obviously use your own IRC client. You can download something like HexChat, for example, and it's free and everything. And then you can, that's like a desktop client that you can just use to join into this server, and you'll be able to chat with everyone else, but it'll be on your desktop instead of on a web page. You might want to do that instead, right? But the point is, if you do want to do that, there's instructions, or there should be on irc.thecherno.com how to join using your own client. But basically, it's just port 6888 and the channel is called #main, okay? So it's main. And that's basically all the information you need. So I encourage a lot of you guys to hop on there. I'll try and be there as much as possible, and hopefully it'll just be kind of like every time I stream, there's this really nice and high quality Twitch kind of chat where you guys are all talking about all different things, not necessarily just what you're seeing on screen when I'm streaming, but you're talking about all these different, like, I don't know, areas of game development, how to do what, and what you've been working on, and it's a really nice community discussion. So, unfortunately, when the stream ends, that kind of discussion dies. So, this is my attempt to kind of prolong that thing and enable you guys to do it whenever you want, not just when I'm streaming. So, irc.thecherno.com will let you do that. I've also made a new site, which is live.thecherno.com. It's work in progress. I'm still kind of working out the layout to make it kind of nice, I guess. But if you go to live.thecherno.com, that's going to be my new kind of site that I promote as my, like, instead of twitch.tv, it'll be this. Because it embeds Twitch, it embeds the Twitch live stream, the Twitch chat, and the IRC chat. So that you can kind of see both all on one screen instead of having it on like 2 monitors or something. I think it's a really nice layout. I'm still kind of polishing it. But hopefully you guys will like that, and it'll just let you guys use the IRC chat or the Twitch chat or both whilst watching a live stream. Cool. So that's the idea. That's a few things that I've done. The other really big thing I wanted to point out was the fact that I have completely revamped the forums. So if you guys aren't aware, it's thecherno.com/forums, or you can just go to thecherno.com and click on forums. It's now kind of full screen. It's kind of a better design, I think, and I've added like a Sparky Engine category and like forum group, as well as general programming. So if you want to ask any questions about Java, C++, OpenGL, whatever, anything about the Sparky engine, you have suggestions, you're confused about something, you can just feel free to post there, and I'll try and be more active as well in the forums. That's something that I want to work on. But anyway, that's the idea. That's everything that's happened in the past month or so. It's crazy. I'm going to try and produce videos a bit more consistently. I've settled into work now. And for those of you who don't know, I work at EA, by the way. But I've settled into work now after like almost 3 months. And I feel like I'm in a good pattern right now to keep producing videos outside of that. And I've kind of gotten used to my new schedule, basically, one might say. So that's the idea, okay? If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And I will see you guys. Oh, one more thing before I forget. This video is going up on a Thursday night in my Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Since it is Easter weekend, I'm going to be literally streaming all weekend. It's almost going to be like a Ludum Dare, right? I'll be streaming pretty much all weekend except for Sunday, which is Easter. But Friday, which is tomorrow, I'll be streaming all day. So prepare yourselves for that if you want to watch that, because it should be a good ride. And it's almost like I'm doing Ludum Dare. That's how much streaming I'm going to be doing this weekend, because this engine needs to get done quickly. So yes, that is the situation. And I'll hopefully see you guys on those streams. Goodbye.